Looks like we're walking from
Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that handsome boy.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
Leon, you gotta back up.
Holy shit. There, get out. Get out now! Hold on!
I did come up with a funny idea for like a response to my review. I don't know if I would do it though. It's it would be the most effort I put physically into a video, and I don't like effort.
Claire! Claire, you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. What about you?
I can't stay here. It's not safe.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, dude. I gotta check that out. That's crazy.
I'll meet you at the station. Can't stop. Gotta keep moving. It's like the end of the world.
This game fucking rules, man.
Police station.
I just
Almost
wish
there.
like this section was a little bit longer, because I mean, dude, look at how fucking sick this building looks, man. Like, and like, dude, the atmosphere is tight. But the shitty part is, man, like, East Raccoon doesn't look this good. It's almost like Capcom can only like budget their production per square inch into like short, constrained sections of the game. Ooh, that was a little dip.
Great. Where are you?
Shit. Can't get too carried away. We are chugging along a little bit. I need to have certain things up so I can interact with you guys. Perfection.
Focus, Claire. Focus.
That's it. Encode. Yeah. Let's. Getting a little bit of an encoding overload. Let me see if just changing the graphics will. There we go. That error went away like right away. So that should work. Alright, I hate to fucking do this again, but that should work so it doesn't lag. I think it was lagging. The game still looks great as a fucking just like performance mode.
Hello?
And not optimized out. I
Anybody
generally
here?
switch between settings while recording for a video and while I'm streaming, but
Hello?
there's a few issues that I have with the video that I made. I'm not sure what's going on, but the quality is like,
okay?
it's getting like
Wait
over
here.
compressed
Check it out.
from the recording.
Excuse me, is everything
Like the
okay?
graphical fidelity of the video goes down, and then there's like one error. There's like one fucking mistake that I made in the video, and I'm so mad. Yo, what's up, Upward Ninja? Fatal Frame 2
Don't
remake
come
might
any
be the last
closer.
hope we have as survival horror fans. So I'm not super familiar with Fatal Frame. Oh shit, dude, stumbling bitch. But a game that I'm super excited for, that I tried to, that I played because of the, whatever the shit on Steam is called, Next Fest, Parasite Mutant. I'm a huge Parasite Eve fan. And that game feels like I'm playing a good Parasite Eve 3. My only experiences with Fatal Frame are
Don't
demo
shoot.
discs.
Get down!
I believe it was Fatal Frame. I could be wrong. It was like, I feel like I was a little
gotta
like a
get out
little
of here.
Asian girl taking pictures. I can't remember though.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe I'm
Thanks.
just correlating
Later. When we're safe.
frame with taking pictures, or like some sort of like camera deal where you see. That's exactly it. Okay, yeah, I heard that. I had that on demo disc. It was tight.
Come on! Get in! Hold on.
Dude. I can't believe people think this RE9 is on par with this game. And I have issues with this game too. But this game at least
What's
like
going on?
is content, it's mostly content complete. It has like the scenario B section is fucked up
Yeah. Leon Kennedy.
because they like weren't going to do it.
Clear Redfield.
Which honestly, the way the game would have been packaged for me would have been cool.
Looking for my brother.
Have you seen the Thai horror film Shudder? Another great camera roller. I have
We found
not.
each other.
I'll have to check it out though. I like horror movies, and I've been kind of in the mood to watch one because my girlfriend and her nephew went and saw Scream, and I was like, I don't want to watch that shitty fucking movie where they drag the corpse out of Matthew Lillard. But there hasn't been a whole lot of like good horror movies either, now that I think about it. Dude, one of the comments on my video that made me so mad while I was at the gym, I'm a little greasy right now because I got back from the gym. It's something like along the lines of like RE6 sold better than 7 or something, which I'm not 100% if it's true. I know when RE6 came out, it was the best-selling Resident Evil game, but I think that it's either 2 remake or probably 4 remake now.
Attention all citizens.
But it's like just because a game sells more doesn't mean it's better.
You were advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City
One quote that I love is a game for everyone is a game for no one. When Capcom is making a game like Resident Evil 6 and they come out and say, we're trying to get the Call of Duty audience to play our game, you know that game is going to be bad.
Yeah, but
And I feel that same way about Resident Evil 9 and Resident Evil 8. Because during Resident Evil 8, they came out and
It
said,
has to be.
we made the game too scary. Capcom needs to stop trying to make games for everybody. You don't need to make Resident Evil to cater to every single audience. You don't even need to make a Resident Evil game that caters to Resident Evil fans. You just need to make a game that caters to survival horror fans. Because if you like just focus in on Grace Resident Evil 9 is fucking sick. If you expand and make her section a little bit longer, like giving her a lab section or giving her like more to do in the game, that game would have been fucking perfect. I would be slurping the juices from Capcom. But when I fucking opened up that upgrade screen the first time in Resident Evil 9, I wanted to like,
Hold on.
it was fucking dude, I don't know his name, Homer's dad from The Simpsons, just yelling at the clouds. I was like, why is this Call of Duty looking screen in my Resident Evil game? Resident Evil 8 for sure went the Call of Duty route. Yeah, they just like it doesn't even need to be a new IP. Like Grace can be a Resident Evil dude. Grace is a perfect Resident Evil character. I do think Capcom is a little too tied to like the start. And dude, trust me, I love it. I love playing as Leon. I love playing as Claire. I love playing as Jill, Chris, whoever. I don't give a fuck. Give me Billy from fucking Resident Evil 0 again.
Claire!
It's not so much the
Claire, you
characters.
okay?
It's just like,
Yeah. All right. How about you?
fuck, I forgot what I was saying.
I can't stay here. It's not safe.
Oh shit.
The menu screen might have been, yeah, that,
Let
the
me to
scrapped.
station.
So I was working on a video and I really didn't like it, the outcome of it.
Can't stop. Gotta keep moving.
And it's too late to release it now because it was just my predictions about what Resident Evil 9 was going to be. And as we
The end of
know,
the world.
there was a couple of games in development around the same time as Resident Evil 9. That open world game and Revelations 3.
Police station.
And both those games got canceled. And I'm kind of thinking what we got was like just that shit smushed together. And to top it off, all of the fucking shit that's in Resident Evil 9 for Leon is stuff that we've already fucking played. I couldn't believe it. Like when I got to the Super Tyrant in 9 for the first time, and he like, you know, transforms, I was like pumped. I was like, dude, this is gonna be sick. And then he started attacking. And I was like, dude, this feels so familiar. I was like, this feels so familiar. Like, I feel like this is really similar to the Super Tyrant in 2 remake. And then I fucking play it and it's the same fucking shit. I couldn't believe it. The attacks are this, and all the new attacks, like the uppercut that he does to throw the cars and shit, dude, you can, if you break that animation down frame by frame, it looks gross. That whole boss fight feels like it's in beta. We might even be getting raid mode as DLC. Oh dude, trust me, I love raid mode, and that might make me go back and play 9. But if it does, you are 100% right.
Hurry! Open up!
Some of the animations are straight from the fight from the CGI movie. Dude, it's just like,
Hurry up! Open it!
that movie is just a bunch of copy paste. Like, there's not even, yo, what's up? I'm gonna assume Jorge or like George. Correct me on which one so I can get it right. But how's it going, amigo? The thing that bothers me is you can absolutely make something to inspire a fucking George from Outbreak. Okay. Gotcha. So, there's a sophisticated person in our stream. He's played Outbreak. Welcome to the stream, amigo. The thing that really bothers me is you can create something where it's clearly going to influence, what you want to do in the future. So let's take the spider boss, for example. It didn't have to be a fucking spider. It could have been anything else to have something designed like that. But that spider, you are going to see that same exact fucking boss fight in the Code Veronica remake. And you're going to see the same fucking boss fight from... I don't know what the pursuer's name is. The girl that's always after fucking Emily. But you're going to see that boss fight in Resident Evil 0 remake. And it's not even... Dude. By the time we play Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil Code Veronica remake, we're gonna feel like we already beat those games. Because they just reuse that shit in fucking shit, dude. Oh, double mention. Only caution for that, dude? I'm on hardcore. That's crazy. I'll take it. I'm not complaining. The whole thing just irritates me because, like, every boss fight that Leon has is reused, and then when you're playing the game, you don't even feel like you're playing a new game. I don't like how much of that spider fight was scripted. I can run to the spots to trigger cutscenes to it, then get to the part where we can fight for real. My issue with the spider fight was it's the same layout as the chunk fight. It's just a square with a place to you climb up on and jump off and do the hatchet attack. It's so samey.
Obviously someone taught you well.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right about that too. I didn't think about that. They set up the boss fights with the like scripted events leading to a boss fight is not terrible, but like it goes spider to super tyrant.
Knows what caused this?
And then like Plant 43, dude, you can't even. I legit said in my video, like I forgot like what some of the
You're telling me.
bosses were when I fucking beat the game for the first time because I couldn't remember. And it wasn't somebody, it was somebody in my stream that like let me know that all these things were bosses. I was like, Plant 43 is a boss?
Yeah.
That thing's a boss?
What?
What the
Did you find something?
What are we doing here?
He's on vacation. Europe, I think.
Dude, go play Plant 42 in Resident Evil 1 Remake and tell me what the difference is.
Well, I've got more for you. Looks like there might be.
Dude, exactly. Plant 43 is not a boss.
Good.
But it sets it up as like a boss. It's like eliminate the giant plant or whatever.
I can take care of myself.
Dude.
No. Don't be ridiculous. You're gonna need some help.
Listen, Claire. Save yourself.
The dude with the chef was more of a fucking boss for Grace than Plant 43 was.
You'll probably need this.
No, I'm not taking that. You're gonna.
But man.
And be careful. If you see one of them,
It's funny, man. Like I have some strong concerns about what the future of Resident Evil looks like. Because before that game came out and they were talking about Resident Evil 10, I was already concerned. Is the commander a boss? Yeah, I would probably bet they classify it as a boss. But like in my video, Ninja, I did the picture-in-picture of the fucking Krauser knife fight. That shit, I don't count it as a boss. I don't know why I did that. I'm probably gonna get hit again, so let's take this fucking first aid spray. The thing that I noticed like right away in my first playthrough is that you have enough time to fucking shoot them and throw grenades. We'll just use this right away. I forgot that herb was there. The commander fight, dude, was, and I wasn't 100% certain if that was Hunk or not, so that's why I didn't mention it in my video, because I didn't want to, like, you know, there were a couple things wrong about in my video that were pointed out, which is totally cool. Like, I have no issue being wrong about like facts of the game and files and shit. Like, I thought the chunk shit was reused. But there's little proof that that's Hunk. And, so I didn't want to say it that I was Hunk or whatever, so I just like left it. And the cutscene is so sick because like at first I didn't even think it was, I didn't even like my first playthrough. If you look at my VOD, I don't have like a reaction like I think that's Hunk.
What was that?
I didn't even like process that it could have been Hunk the first time playthrough. I was just like, oh, this is like gonna be something fucking brutal. And he killed me the first time because like, I'll be honest, like the parrying window I didn't really have down. So he got me. But then it took me like 3 attempts, I think, to beat him. Because the second attempt I started to get it. And then by the third attempt, I noticed if I could knock him down. Isn't this like Lion Leaf Bird? I could throw a grenade and get to my, I had it set to where double left was a grenade and left was my SMG. So I would double left throw and then switch to my SMG and spray his ass. And then I killed him before he did like the steam shit. Upward Ninja says, some people were saying he has the Raccoon City syndrome.
What is it?
But then some people are saying it's an error because they reused Leon's model. Interesting.
Yeah.
That would be
Leon.
funny if that's true.
Kennedy, I think.
That would be really funny if that's true. You can't tell me that makes more sense than it fucking being Hunk or whatever. But I guess his body's not there when you go back. I never went back into the room, so I can't confirm that aspect. Though the thing that I kind of believe with that character is that it's the character from Umbrella Corps.
Yeah. But we're not out of
Or
here
like
yet.
the commander of that shit. That's about the only thing I could probably really believe. The only things that make us think it's Hunk is the attire, the description on his axe, and the fact that he disappears after we kill him. Yeah. But like I think Hunk is also a clone too, or like they cloned Hunk. Let's grab the card. Yeah, dude, I forgot how to skip that animation. I know you can. What went on in Umbrella Corps? I didn't play it. Is it a mini game? Like, no, it's like a, I only got to play it a couple of times because I bought it shortly before they shut the servers down. And it's like a 3v3, like team deathmatch type thing. I think it was like objective based more than kill count. I can't 100% remember.
This chopper just came out of nowhere.
But
I'm fine.
there was like
I take it you don't have the key.
a suspicious figure that kind of controlled everything, and a lot of people are thinking that's now Xeno too. And why is it canon?
Yeah.
Dude,
Find your brother?
so here's the thing, like I said it in my video, I've probably played Resident Evil in total more than 10,000 hours. I've played every single Resident Evil game. I had a friend
You should get going.
in middle school in like 2003,
Don't worry about me.
I think it was, give me a floppy disk for my birthday
No, Leon, seriously,
with
we're getting too
Resident
fast.
Evil Gaiden
Stop.
on an emulator. And
We're gonna make it.
so, like, I love Resident Evil. I'm like, I have a good amount of knowledge of the lore,
Hey, Marvin.
but it's not perfect.
This is bad.
And the thing that I'm thankful about Resident Evil is that Capcom will retcon the fuck out of everything. So every time you play a new Resident Evil game, the fucking shit changes. So I never have to remember that shit. Like in Resident Evil 5, I can't remember if it's in the main game or the Lost in Nightmares DLC, but dude, Spencer had like this fucking godlike complex. And that shit is so funny to me that he wants to fucking like, you know, like be a savior. Okay, we got liquors here. I think we should save because that's kind of what fucked me up the first time. Even though I do have an aid spray. Oh shit. Retcon evil. It's true, man. Like the shit in Resident Evil 8 where they kind of like tell you that Spencer was in this hanging out with Miranda and Miranda inspired him. Dude, you're so close. I don't like you. Oh shit, brother. Okay. We're running low on munitions. Shouldn't have dropped them off at the pool. RE5, I will become a god. RE9, what have I done? And dude, I like that about Resident Evil. I don't need Resident Evil to be fucking serious. That's the last thing I want Resident Evil to be, dude. I want it to be goofy, campy, fucking stupid as shit. And the ending of fucking RE9, dude, I was like, what? Like, my job's done at the day of the office. Like Leon just being a dork. Alright, come over here. Oh shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get in here. I'm gonna tank this bite. Oh, Randy Moss, motherfucker! We can expect this for RE10 too. Hold on. There's these bitches trying to chomp on my delicious bits. Where am I going? Where the villain of the game will sure have a connection to Spencer or Birkin. Or any other ghosts from the past. Dude. Okay, so like 13 hours into the game. Actually, whenever that, I don't know what that little girl's name is that I thought was the clone of Grace. Whatever her name is, when you play that section, is that Birkin? I'm thinking I forgot a puzzle. Oh no, it's right here. So that's that. And then we have that. Okay. We can... I think we're kosher. Is there some handgun bullets in here that I can... Oh yeah, most of my time on fucking Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 2 was on my PS4. So I don't have any of that shit. But I have like 50 hours of this game because I tried to learn how to play on mouse and keyboard. What a fucking mistake that was. Oh shit, okay. Alright, I thought he was behind me, and the trick is to not look at him. I can't for the life of me play a video game on mouse and keyboard. That's kind of why I stopped speedrunning. Fish scorpion drug. But then, like, I realized something the other day. I was watching a speedrunner, and they were bitching about the format that the Resident Evil 9 speedrun is in. And I was like, dude, just play the fucking game how you want to play Resident Evil. Like, who gives a fuck out what the category is? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What's my favorite Resident Evil? On any day it can change. I'm gonna be honest with you. But it's always the same 4 games. It's the original trilogy and remake 1. And I only added the very first one this year back into it because I played it for the first time. Because going into the game, my perspective was the remake made it so obsolete that you don't need to play this game anymore. Boy, was I wrong, dude. That first Resident Evil game is so fucking good. Made in Bow. No over Operation Raccoon City. Fuck no. Dude, here's the thing. I love Resident Evil 9 because it's a Resident Evil game. I get more Leon, which is always cool, even though his sections are like super shitty. And I really loved Grace, dude. Like, she's the best new character that has been introduced to a Resident Evil game. Like, I enjoyed playing her more than I've enjoyed playing like Moira in Revelations 2 or Parker in Revelations, or the one girl that helps Chris in Revelations. I forget her name. She has like I think she's the one that turns. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I love every Resident Evil game. They're all sick. How do I throw a grenade? L1. Have I seen the memes about Grace? They're so funny. I have not. The only thing I've seen is like how people need to like mod her tits, which is just so fucking stupid. I saw a tweet while I was editing my video where it's like she has more confidence now and blah blah because her tits are bigger. It's like, you dumbass, she is not supposed to fucking have confidence. She stutters because she saw trauma. She saw her mom get fucking slashed in the throat that induced her trauma. Like, Grace's her character arc, although uncompleted in fucking 9, she fucking rocks. Like, her art, dude, it's so cool. It's so Jill coded, and people are just missing that. Instead of it's Jill, if like the trauma infected her on a level to where like it affected her like ability to function, she joins the FBI to start fucking researching the people who murdered her mom. Like, that's so fucking cool, dude. Like,
No, just go.
I would have loved to see more of her interact with Victor.
Gotta get you to hospital
Please,
now.
Claire. We both know how this is going to end. Get out of the city.
I can't just leave you here.
Dude,
Claire, please, go.
I'm a little like,
Do this for me.
I will say, like, I'm a little overwhelmed with how popular my video has done so far. Like, I was expecting it to trend just a little bit better than my Resident Evil 3 video. Oh shit.
Hey, Marvin.
Somebody followed. Mohammed. Mohammed subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thanks for that, amigo. That doesn't show up on my activity feed. All right, I think we should save here. But it's sick, man. I like making videos. And I have the opportunity to do it full time right now. Yeah, I mean, true. And I played the game a little bit. I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't play the game, but one thing I can promise is I'm never gonna put out a video of something I actually don't think. Like, Like I actually, and you can't, there's not a person, the funny thing about the comments is there's not a person that has disagreed with me in a way to change my mind, because like if you watch my video, it's 30 minutes of well thought out, it's a video essay. Like that's what my videos are gonna be. It's just like a 30-minute video of what I like and don't like about the game and what my honest recommendations are. Like I can pull it up right now. I think I've probably put around 40 hours into that game and I don't want to play it anymore. I've put countless hours, dude. I've played.
Hello?
This is funny. I think I will have played Resident Evil 6 more times than I'll play Resident Evil 9. Not that Resident Evil 9 dumps on 6. But Resident Evil 6 came out at a time when I was like a broke gamer boy. I think that shit came out in like 2012, 2011. So we're talking maybe like a year or two after I graduated high school.
Hey. It's okay.
But
won't hurt you, I promise.
the other thing too is, man, like when I was seeing, I stayed away. So what I do for every game that I'm interested in is on Twitter, I will mute words and shit, so I don't see any spoilers.
I understand you.
And I don't know how I saw it, but Gene Park, who I follow,
He's right behind you. What?
Gene Park's review came up, and I think he was like, I don't know how it happened. I saw 2 review scores. I saw Gene Park's and I saw somebody give it a 10 out of 10. And I was like, dude, there's no fucking way a Resident Evil game can be 10 out of 10. Because here, hot take, Resident Evil 4, the original, is not a 10 out of 10. And it cannot be on anyone's greatest of all time. It can be on like your personal greatest of all time list. Because that's like super personal to you. But when you're talking about like, actually, hold on, I might change that opinion, because like third person action games wouldn't be what they are without Resident Evil 4. But anyways, my point being is it can't be a 10 out of 10 if it's universally known that the island fucking sucks. The third act of your game, like 20, 25%, 30% of your game sucks. It can't be a 10. It can be an 8.5. It can be a 9, maybe of a 9.5. But it can't be a perfect game if you think the island sucks. Resident Evil 10 can't be you can't say in a review of a game that it is a 10 out of a 10, and then you go to its faults, and it was like, oh, this section is a little too long, yada yada. I read some of these 10 out of 10 reviews, and they are fucking abysmal.
You gotta be kidding me.
Hold on, let me read that. RE6 did what RE9 was trying to do. Way better in regards to the campaigns. Going from Grace to Leon to Emily is extremely bad. Yeah, for the most part, like my biggest thing is oh yeah. Oh, I don't have a knife. That's what the knife is for. What was I saying? Oh, my biggest gripe is the change in perspective is pointless, dude. Like there was another comment on my video that was like, you're missing the point of why it's like that. It's survival horror. Dude, have you played this fucking game? The last time I checked, I think Resident Evil 2 is a pretty fucking good survival horror game. Ah, fuck, you're gonna smush my face. I don't think I can. I'm glad I saved. Let's take a survey of what's around here, because it's been so long. Don't swing that at me, bitch. Eat this for breakfast. I think so. What Resident Evil 9 proved to me is that they can be capable of making a game like where it switches between the perspectives, because I didn't find it. Oh shit. Baited. That's called zone me, bitch. I need a knife. I should have brought my handgun down here. I remember why I ditched my knife, but I remember why I fucking needed it in the first place.
Where is it?
Dude, I don't care about where it's at. Yeah, we gotta fucking... I won't be able to kill it. What do I need? My handgun. I don't even think we need to pick up any down there. I think they'll be able to manage switching, because in Resident Evil 6, you didn't really switch between characters. You switched, you would pick a campaign and then you would finish the campaign. And then if all came together disjointed, because I don't know if they ever patched it, but in the original like 1.0 version of Resident Evil 6, you couldn't keep your inventory if you bounced between characters and played the story the way it was supposed to be, like the way it was supposed to be told.
Hello?
So everyone just played through a campaign till its completion, and then you would go back through. I think it would have worked better if there was only like 2 characters in Resident Evil 6. But the only time I felt like I was bored in Resident Evil 9 when I was switching between characters was initially when I was playing Leon, because those sections were so short. There's no incentive to walk around the care center as Leon, especially if you did what I did and you killed the pursuers. Because I was like, why not fucking kill him? I saw the prompt for the injector. I was like, why not kill him?
I can understand you.
So when you play as Leon, dude, the care center was pretty much empty when I went through it as Leon. There was a few blister heads that popped up, but other than that, it was like, what's the point of this? And it still frustrates me how they handled the new game, because I got soft lock out at the church scene.
You gotta be kidding me.
And as far as I'm aware now, that is they hot fixed that. So in my second playthrough, the video that the playthrough that I did for capturing the footage, I sold everything. That is, dude, he is on my ass. Get away. Shit. So I sold everything. I wanted a new game file, and I sold my sniper rifle. They don't replenish your sniper rifle at the church scene. So you get soft lock there, and that fucking blows. Oh shit. Don't die. I'm dead. Professional over here. Maybe I should just keep that grenade on me because I'm not in practice, even though it does less damage. So yeah, man, Resident Evil 9 is it's a game. It's a game of all time, that's for sure. But I'm happy people are enjoying it. Like, I would be more sad if no one enjoyed Resident Evil. If everyone felt like me, I would be more sad, because the game, well, it wouldn't kill Resident Evil and it wouldn't shut down Capcom. So there's that. I just feel like they don't need to make these. I feel like they need like an ambassador of Resident Evil, like an advisor. Like I think their producers are doing a bad job. That's what it is. Like, producers really don't add a whole lot to like development of the game, except for guiding you of like what we should be doing and like deadlines and shit like that. Like, there's just like no one keeping like the house in order. I said on yesterday's stream that they should hire Shinji Mikami back. They should do whatever it takes. At least like he puts out good games.
Hello?
Vanquish was tight. Evil Within was tight.
Hey.
Bethesda tied his hands and kind of took
okay.
Evil Within 2 away from him, and that game fucking sucked. And just like hire him, like if you don't want like Shinji Mikami to be making the game, hire him as like the dude that like just steadies the ship.
I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
You need help.
Why?
Did I grab the handgun ammo?
He's right behind
I'm over here fucking Abe Lincoln yelling at the clouds.
Oh my god.
I just feel like they should go in the direction of making it feel like a game. In my humble opinion, ever since 6, they've been making these games that are supposed to be movies.
You gotta be kidding me.
I can feel that way about 6 and 9. Those are probably the most cinematic, but like, I feel like that's not really the case with, shit, I need to aim better. Like 7 is a terrible speedrun. There's some kind, it's like 7 is not cinematic, but it like stops you a lot. 8, I feel like is a better, I judge Resident Evil games on the replayability because like the Resident Evil community is like basically the entirety of the speedrun community.
This thing's gotta go down.
Shit. I got caught up on something. And like I said, replayability is the big thing for Resident Evil games. And that has not been prevalent in the reimagined era outside of the remakes. Like 2 and 3 remake, people are still playing today to speedrun. They're not playing right now because they're speedrunning Resident Evil 9. But like if the game can't be sped like speedrun over and over again, it's not a good Resident Evil game. Shit. I think the whole game is probably annoying for speedrunners, to be honest. Like, oh shit. Like, it's so funny that the last 2 Resident Evil games have had sections where it's like, did that hit him? Shit. This is harder than I remembered. The last 2 games, dude, they like start you off in a way where the speedrunners fucking intentionally skip that shit when they replay the game. Like, no one wants to play the intro of Village because it's not as tight as the fucking intro to Remake 4.
Oh crap.
And they're doing the same thing with the remake of, or sorry, the 9. Like they skip the entire intro. I think they start when you play as Leon the first time.
Girl. It's safe now. It's over.
And I think that's kind of, I think that's a little lame because I don't hate the intro. I think actually the intro to 9 is kind of awesome. The only thing is that it's super scripted and it's super predictable. So that's why they're skipping it, because like of like RNG reasons, not so much like that it's like stopping you.
I hope so.
Because like the optimal path is like the same, but like
Of course.
RNG could fuck that up just like off of like whatever the reason is to not include that. And normally after a fucking, so every Resident Evil game I've done this, and I haven't done it for 9. And I think that's also telling because I just don't want to play the game anymore. So I learn how to do the speed run to see if it's interesting enough for me to do it, but also to get the challenges, because I find it so lame to like run through a game on infinite ammo and do that shit.
This way.
I wouldn't hate it so much if it was just a long cutscene. Do they really need me to hold my analog stick to make it unskippable? Yeah, I also think that's an issue too, making certain sections of a replay skippable. The Chloe section,
It won't move.
that should be skippable. There's no reason for us to be playing the Chloe section. I want to know why that's even the fucking game.
What's your mom like?
Can someone tell me why that shit's in the game?
Medicine.
Umbrella.
There's a better way to fucking to divert the red herring of that Grace has been cloned,
You'll get to see her again.
other than a shitty section.
So
Because I
where's
can
your
tell
dad?
you right now, I'm not the only person that thinks or that thought
Or just my mom, but he's gone.
they were clones.
Wow. Both of my parents are gone. And it's just
I
me and
said that in my
brother.
video.
Oh,
Like, I put that in my video.
Don't be. It means we've got something in common, and that's a good thing, right?
Everything that you do in that game is a member berry. Outside of the gray sections is like, you know, it's supposed to be like a Spencer Mansion type deal, yada yada yada. But it doesn't, you don't feel like you're in the Spencer Mansion. You feel like you're in you feel like you're in the Rhodes Care Center.
Here. Come on.
The Chloe section,
over there.
it's blatant that it feels like it's a Sherry Birkin section from 2. It's like, oh, Sherry's in the game. You want to play as the little girl again?
Damn it. Need a key card.
To be honest, I don't know. I'm not gonna speak on it because I was wrong. I thought they were all clones of.
Come help.
They're clones of something, but I'm not sure what their reasoning for it was. I haven't read the Grace's report yet.
This is how my
And to be
mom
fair,
told me
I'll
last
take that
night.
one on the chin. I should have read that before I did my video. I intended to, but I fell behind a little bit on the timeline. I kind of want to get a video out a week on my channel.
On the ground, hands behind your head.
You can't be serious.
On the
So I
ground.
didn't,
Now. Sherry?
So I was told that they're not intended to be copies of Grace because Grace was born after that. Because Grace was a teenager in
Tie her up now or she dies.
2018 when Alyssa dies. So she's anywhere from the ages of 13 to... How old is Grace in Resident Evil 9? That will tell you how old... Because Resident Evil 9 takes place in 2026. So she was probably like 17, 18 at that time.
Fucking business.
You heard her. I swear to God, my brother stars
Or
out.
like anywhere between 15 to 18.
What's your name? What's your fucking
So,
name?
and all that stuff took place in 1990.
Sherry?
So she's too young for that by a few years, I think. I don't know. Like I said, I got that shit wrong in my video. My bad.
Absolutely.
Don't listen to him. He's full of shit.
Stop hurting her, please!
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Like,
Stop! Let me go!
that's what I was trying to say earlier, is like all the complaints about the nitpicking is nothing to do with the actual like fundamental issues wrong with the game. They're just mad that I got like something wrong about the lore of the game, and then they're saying I didn't play the game.
Stay safe, Sherry.
All right.
Okay. Key card first.
Yeah.
Then that asshole gets what's coming to him.
On the performance mode, I have all these like weird textures on my screen, or like not on my screen, but like on the walls and shit. Oh shit. Shh. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. These guys are assholes. And I fucked something up because I should have some acid rounds here. Honestly, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to bed tonight crying that a couple of guys on the internet corrected me about the chunks being two different people and Grace not being cloned, because I don't care about the story of Resident Evil. Like, I'm not playing this game for the story. Shit. Oh yeah, I know. I remember what I gotta do here. Spread your cheeks. Should be good now. I think it goes to show that they're not super clear on Grace's impact with Spencer, because if you sons of bitches, she gets bit at the beginning of the game, and they're never clear on if she has Elpis in her blood or not, which is also kind of interesting. There's just so many like gaps of information that we don't have. Okay, this is better. And that's the other thing that kind of bothers me too about the Chloe section, is if it's not clone excuse me, if it's not clones or anything, what's the fucking point? What's the point? What's the point of all of that shit? I mean, the obvious choice is like Ada.
Must be where that guy came from.
And if it's not Ada, it's gonna be a new character or some shit, like. If it's Claire, I don't think it can be Claire. I have this theory that Capcom might be a little concerned to bring Jill, and not so much Jill, but Claire. And I hate talking about this shit because to me it doesn't matter. But like with one of the most talked about concerns about Grace is the way she looks in the game. I could have a suspicion that they will like be a little preservative with that, like some caution, just to avoid like fake scrutiny or whatever you want to call it, because that shit doesn't exist. Like, I can make some acid rounds and I'll drop the heal off. I probably shouldn't have... Oh, I'll store that. And dude, speaking of Chris, man, that's the lamest way to end a game ever. Resident Evil 9's ending is so stupid. The way like Chris is not even in the game, he's just like, oh yeah, I gotta go do all this shit first. All right, so I'm actually gonna save and end the stream here. I gotta go pick up my dog from doggy daycare. So we'll end the stream. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today and gabbing about Resident Evil 9, man. Love it or hate it. I love talking about video games. Let's see. If you haven't watched the video and you're hanging out in here, I do recommend it. I think it's pretty well done. If I do say so myself. And I appreciate that. Upward Ninja, I think you commented on my video. I think you watched it. So like I said in the videos, man, I'm eternally grateful for anyone who like watches my content, watches my streams. You could be watching way funnier people. So take care, and I will be streaming again shortly. Have a good one.